So, last episode started a new test. Um it's called Paper Shovel, and the students are going to, give their own questions, and other classes are going to have to answer them. And Class D is now going against Class C, which uh, I completely saw that coming, but uh, Ryuen found the traitor in his class. It was Manabe. Um, Koji exchanged phone numbers with Sato, a girl in Class D, who only likes him because he's fast. Yeah, she didn't like him before the race, but she liked him after the race. Yeah, he's yeah. But Ryuen's trying to get Kushida to give him all the information that he wants to know. But I'm sure Ayano Koji is gonna make sure that doesn't happen. So let's go ahead and get into the next episode. It's season 2, episode 8. The wound is at her heart.
This isn't my fault.
Oh.
Why is everybody so mad at me?
Is this gonna be like
They're the ones
we get
with
the full
problems,
story on
not
Kushida
me.
episode?
All I did was tell everybody the truth. They have only themselves to blame for rejecting me.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'd love to help both groups as much as I can.
You snake.
Thank you for volunteering.
We can do this, guys.
I'll be overseeing Group 2.
Then I'll take Group 1.
As for Kushida, she'll be assisting both groups whenever she can.
Well, bye.
She's about to go and meet up with Ryuen, huh?
Oh, Miyake and Hasabe. What's up?
We got paired up together, but the problem is that both of us struggle in the same subjects.
I see.
Yeah.
You might not hit the minimum.
Sharing one brain cell?
That's right. But both the study groups have too many people already.
Adding you might do more harm than good.
Agreed. Things would be a whole lot easier if we had another potential tutor.
What are you implying?
How about me? I could look after them.
Yukimura.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Hey.
I want to help our class get through this exam.
At least he
During the sports
stepped
festival, I
up.
was
I mean,
basically useless.
That's not true.
It's a miracle that our whole class managed to pass the last exam. I doubt we're going to get that lucky again. We can't just focus on our strengths. At this school, if we want our class to move up, all of us have to be well-rounded.
Yes, that's true.
Smarts, creativity, instinct. This paper shuffle will put all of those qualities to the test.
Hey,
None
guy
of us
gets
can
it.
do all of it alone. What we need now is for our class to come together.
That makes sense. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Whoa, so you can talk Ayano Koji.
Hey, you're being rude.
Am I wrong? I hardly ever notice when he's in class. He takes being a fly on the wall to a whole nother level.
Still though, besides, he did great in the festival.
Yeah, people keep saying that. But I was in the bathroom, so I didn't get to see him in action.
Of course.
You raced the former student council president, right?
Since we're on that topic, no more holding back on us like you did in the festival.
Yo.
I asked Horikita about it.
Yo.
When it comes to academics.
I've just got a decent memory, that's all.
Miyake, Hasabe, I've already gone over your weakest subjects, and I've come up with a lesson plan. Here are a couple practice test questions.
I'm terribly sorry. But
Answer as
specialty
many as you
cakes
can
have to
in
be
10
reserved a
minutes.
week
Is
in
that-
advance.
is that-
From there.
I heard you, but you've got to make an exception this time.
What's
Is he from
supposed to
Class
be
C or
the
Class
process?
A?
Recognize him. He's from Class C.
Come
Oh,
on,
okay,
guys,
he's from
stay
C.
focused on the questions.
A cake, huh? That reminds me.
Of course. I'd be
My
more than
birthday
happy
is
to give
coming
you
up
one of our
soon.
homemade
Oh.
Right. It's actually impressive.
They made almost the exact same mistakes.
So this'll just be
So
like
they
we're
are
teaching a
sharing
single
one brain
person
cell.
then, huh?
Class C's gonna be coming up with our questions, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. As long as we get you two up to speed, it shouldn't be a problem.
Teachers will be reviewing the questions and deciding if they're appropriate.
Yeah?
If we can figure out where the school draws the line when it comes to questions, it'll be a big help.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done.
How do we find that out?
I think I've got a way.
Yeah.
For the next step, we should only turn in questions that have a good chance of getting rejected. Stuff that could be considered too hard or tricky. Whether or not they accept our questions will tell us where they draw the line.
Yes, I see. That would be valuable.
How's the question writing coming along?
Hirata and I are making some progress. And on the other front, we're sharing study group information too.
Good. How are things with Kushida?
Pretty much the same.
Any changes in her behavior?
No, and she helped out as much as she could too.
I know this is something that goes without saying, but don't let her know about the questions.
Right. Hirata and I are keeping everything secret. Although it still doesn't resolve our main issue with Kushida.
Agreed.
Wonder how
worry, I
they're
think I've got a way
going
to
to get
deal with
around
her.
that.
Ayana Koji, I actually have another favor I'd like to ask of you.
Which is?
On days when Yukimura's group isn't meeting, could you stop by and help tutor the members of our group?
This again?
There are just too many
Yo.
people. It's hard to keep track of everyone.
Who's this? Oh, it's Ryuen.
you all
You.
I was wondering if it was all right for me to work my way into the study group like I did.
I don't mind at all. It's good that you came along. And if you ask Horikita, I'm sure she'll say the same.
That's not exactly what I meant.
I need for everyone to stop the side chatter and focus on studying.
Right, you won't hear a peep.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, so what should I be doing to get ready for this exam?
You lucked out. Your partner is here, so why don't you just go along with Ayana Koji?
Are you sure about that? My test scores aren't that much better than Sato's are.
Great idea. It'll be fun. I like how
Bro.
no matter what, you're always so calm and collected. It makes me wonder what you were like in middle school.
Wait a second, when did those two get so cozy?
Almost like they're dating or something.
Bro.
Hey, Ike, Yamauchi.
Huh?
Quit goofing around and get your notes out. We're starting soon. Everyone ready?
Fine.
Mhm.
I've been thinking it over.
Let's get
If
to the
I
nitty
hadn't
gritty.
come to this school, none of this would have happened. Kushida would have gotten along with the whole class. Not only that, she would have wholeheartedly helped the class to move up. Thing is, that possibility was stolen from her because I'm here.
Don't
I
go
know it's
blaming
not my
yourself
fault, of
for
course.
something she did.
But it does involve me.
What will you do?
Her
We've got a
her
plan for how to deal
twisted
with her.
sense of reality is not your fault. Like,
Kushida. Sorry for making you wait.
So, what were you talking to Ayana Kochi about?
That is none of your business.
You know how much I love secrets.
The reason you're trying to have me expelled is because I know about your past, since we went to the same school. Have I understood things correctly?
Yep, that's exactly it. It's really too bad, Horikita, and I'm sorry that it's had to come to this. It doesn't matter what I have to do.
you're not
I'll make
sorry.
sure what happened stays buried in the past.
I only heard rumors, nothing more.
But you know I can't take that risk, don't you?
I mean, yeah, I get it.
How about we place a bet?
Yo.
Sounds interesting.
We'll use the paper shuffle. If I manage to get a higher score than you on the exam, then I want you to promise that you'll stop trying to sabotage me.
I see. What happens if I get a higher score than you?
In that case, I'll voluntarily drop out of school.
Oh, she's willing to risk it all to get Kushida to come to her senses and you know stop trying to get her expelled and bringing that the whole class down with her. Like, wow, that is a big risk with a high reward, dude.
Ooh. And we'll only be comparing our individual scores, correct?
Yes.
I'll have to pass. That's not very fair. I don't think I've ever beaten you head-to-head when it comes to overall test scores before.
I've already considered that, which is why I'm proposing that we compete in just one subject from our finals.
Okay.
And I'll even let you choose the subject.
Okay.
So
I mean,
it'll be fair.
it's fair.
Sounds good, but how are we going to make sure that both sides follow through with their end of the bet? What if afterwards the loser pretends the bet never happened in the first place?
That won't be a problem. I've gotten someone to act as a witness for us.
Yo!
Kushida.
Manabu!
I can't believe you remember me.
Manabu!
Don't read into it. I just never forget a face.
Does this ease your concern? I trust that he'll be impartial. Plus,
Yo!
you know his reputation.
She.
I'm sure that you also place some degree of trust in him.
Are you okay with this bet?
It's
He
not
doesn't
my
care.
business. I'm only here to serve as a witness, nothing more. She'll have to deal with the consequences.
Exactly. It's her actions. So she bears all the risk. So in Manabu's sense, she has to take accountability for whatever happens, and also have the responsibility to uphold her end of things if it comes to that.
You want to play for keeps. I like it.
I'd rather get this over with already.
Okay, let's see who can get a higher score.
You
The
clown.
subject I choose is math. You said
Okay.
I would pick, right?
Okay.
Then it's done. There will be severe consequences for going back on your word.
Of
No
course.
exceptions.
Of course.
Not
Oh.
stupid, do you? He's been listening from your cell phone the whole time.
Yo.
Why don't you join us?
Yeah.
So, if it's okay with you two, I'd like to propose another condition onto our little bet.
What do you mean?
It's just a suggestion, but if I beat your score on the math final, I'd like for Yanakoji to withdraw from school as well.
Fine by me. I
You.
accept. I'll throw in my lot with Horikita.
I don't need you to step in.
Yo.
This has nothing to do with you.
Tell her that.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you
Yeah.
agreed to join in.
Yeah. It's her. It's Kushida's mission to get them both expelled because she has a twisted sense of reality, and you know she has a paranoia that people know her past and they'll just let everything leak out. She thinks Ayana Koji knew her past already because he hangs out with Horikita so much, but yeah, he only just learned about it, right? So she's not gonna take any chances.
I'm sure. Just one thing. I have a request of my own.
Huh?
I'd like for you to tell me everything. What did you do in middle school?
Okay. He deserves to
Don't you
know.
think that I have a right to know? After all, I'm putting myself at risk over a secret I'm not even privy to.
Exactly.
Furthermore, you've been acting under the assumption that Horikita already knows everything. So that's why. Telling us
Exactly.
what really happened doesn't actually change anything.
I'm not interested in digging around in Kushida's past.
I get that you don't care, but I do.
To realize that you're better than everyone else around you, it's an incredible feeling.
What a toxic mentality.
In elementary
That
school, people would always lavish me with praise, even over the littlest accomplishments. If I got the best grade on the test, or finished first in a sports event, I'd instantly become the center of attention. They'd call me amazing, incredible, and cute. I loved those moments of being in the spotlight, of being seen. I wanted everyone to notice me. I needed everyone to praise me. It was only when I got that attention that I felt like I was worth something. They call it a desire for recognition. For some reason, I felt it more strongly than those around me. I began to crave it. Eventually, I started to get less and less recognition. No matter how hard I worked, whether it was in academics or sports, everyone stopped paying attention to me.
Jesus.
Then I came to the realization I just had to do the things nobody else wanted to do. It's okay. I'll tutor you. I'll help you with that. It hurt. But I couldn't stop. I had to suck it up.
It's addiction. Oh no. Ugh.
If I wanted to stay popular, I couldn't throw away what I had built. So I endured it day in and day
Girl,
out.
you need therapeutic
But
help.
it had become unbearable. I snapped.
Ow.
I needed an outlet to release all the pain
You
inside
need
me.
therapy.
So I created a blog.
Wrong
One
therapy.
place I could let everything out. I didn't have to pretend anymore. It was like magic. I could.
Oh. I'm sure her parents probably didn't know. But if they did, they should have, got her into inpatient therapy. Because this is this is not a good look.
Finally breathe again. It was the perfect answer. Until one day, a classmate happened to stumble across it. Even though I didn't use any names, they could tell exactly who the posts were about. Eventually, everyone in class figured out that I was the one who wrote all those awful things about them.
That's what happens.
The attention became negative. They wouldn't listen. After everything I had done for them, the entire class turned on me without a second thought. Even the boys who said they liked me, and the girls who cried on my shoulder after they got dumped. I mean, those boys were gross, and there were so many times I wished they would just die. And if those girls wanted to know why they got dumped, all they had to do was look in a mirror. The entire class was against me. My back was against the wall. I had no other choice. I did what I had to do. I used my weapon. I told them everything. I held nothing back. I even revealed things I hadn't written about in my blog. That he had been cheating with someone from another class, and that she had been bad-mouthing her friends behind their backs. I brought all those dark secrets that... Then, naturally...
Did you think
Yeah, this is why I said Kushida is dangerous,
All the
man.
anger they had pointed in my direction suddenly turned in on themselves.
She's more dangerous than Ryuen.
Since there's no way they'd go back to praising me. I hope that answers your question.
So she used the truth It's certainly effective, but it's a double-edged sword.
To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know Class D all that well.
But
I've gathered enough secrets to really shake things up.
that's the problem, though. It could end up
Looking back
backfiring on her
my
as
only
well.
real mistake was venting online.
There's something
All
else
that
called
for
therapy.
attention.
You should
What's
look
wrong
into
with
it.
you?
Of course! It's my purpose in life. There's nothing I love more than being noticed and praised by everyone around me. And whenever somebody tells me a secret that they've never shared with anyone else, I get this feeling inside me that's simply indescribable.
A monster consumed by her desire for recognition.
Since you know about my past, I'm sure you can see why I want to keep it to myself. Don't forget your promise. If I beat Horikita, the both of you will have to drop out of school. I'm looking forward to it.
Kushida needs help. But I don't think they offer those kinds of recreations at the school. In fact, I think the school actually encourages that behavior. But yeah, Kushida is a ticking time bomb, as I've said in past videos. And I wonder if Horikita and Ayana Koji actually can do something about it. So, and Kushida is also involved in both study groups, so she has information for Ryuen, and you know venting your frustrations online doesn't help you at all. Like it'll help you in the short term, but you know how people are online. They don't give a rat's ass about your problems. And any misinterpretation online could mean that, you know, they think that you're talking about them, which it could be true, it could be not, because you never know what somebody else is going through. But at the end of the day, no one actually really cares about your problems. In fact, they encourage you to stay down. And you know, join the masses of society instead of, you know, bettering yourself. They might not show that on the surface, but deep down, they want you to be, you know, they want you to be at your lowest. But that's pretty much all I got on this episode. If you made it this far in the video and you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And if you're looking for full, uncut reactions, check out my Patreon, link down in the description. If you have any opinions or criticisms, feel free to leave those in the comments section. And if you're feeling frosty, hit that subscribe button. I am